Hey guys, it's great to be back after a few weeks holiday, but it's time to get back into those Assetto Corsa mods. So if this is your first time here, this is the right place to see all of your favourite Assetto Corsa mods in one place. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. So this is the start of a new series for me, where we are going to be looking at the archive of Assetto Corsa mods, and I'm going to be picking out all the best ones I can find and research for you guys. And to showcase some of the mods today, we're going to be using this track, and it's Port Newark by the Reboot team. This is version 1. It's a Dockland street circuit track, 4.1 kilometers, 42 pits. It's got some wicked corners and fantastic straights. This is a real great track to add to your collection. So if you've not got it, remember to check all the links in the description below. They'll all be in order the way they appear in the video. But to begin with, we're not going to be at Port Newark, we're actually going to be here at Bella Vista. And I just thought to showcase this mod, this particular van, this was a great backdrop for it. So again, if you've not been to Bella Vista and you've not seen the free roam, the link will be in the description too. So this is a Dodge Ram van from 1999. It's by Lucas Macedo, Chris James and Kadeem Elland. 284 brake horsepower. It's got 10 great colour schemes. I think this is my favourite out of all of them. It handles absolutely brilliantly, as you think a van should handle when it's got nearly 300 brake horsepower. Real good fun to drive and a great one for cruising around these fantastic free roam maps. After that close running with the law, we're moving back to Port Newark. So this is the KRB Audi S1 silhouette, and probably one of my two favourites out of all the mods today. So this is a Kai Roger backing car from 2011, and it's by ACC A Cut. So this has got 1,139 brake horsepower. It looks like it's got that too. But more importantly, the mod is done fantastically well, and there's some great camera angles that I'm going to show you in this bit of footage here. This takes part in one of the Scandinavian series of extreme races. So it is called an Audi S1, but it doesn't have that many Audi parts on it. In fact, the engine block itself is a VW transported 2.5 TDI block paired with a CT43 turbo. It's got Porsche Cup tyres, Volvo S80 shocks. It's got that awesome bodywork on it as well. That must be one of the biggest wings I've ever seen on a car. Now this car drives absolutely brutally, nearly 1,200 brake horsepower, and I had real struggles just keeping it on the track. Fantastic fun though, and it actually drives very similar to the car that we're going to see later on, which is an awesome Ferrari. After that hectic driver, then we're going to move on to something just a little bit more sedate and certainly a little bit older. So this is a Porsche 356A 1600 GS Carrera GT Coupe, long title. This is from 1958 and it's by Ensuya and Patrice Cote. So this has got 141 brake horsepower. It's a high performance version of the 356A. Being the GT, it was also lightened and prepared for racing, and it had increased compression and more power obviously, and it was further stripped out. Everything was taken out of the inside, different seats, etc. This actually dominated many races at the end of the 1950s. So how does it drive? Well, it is absolutely brilliant to drive, and you'll see some of my in-cockpit footage when I'm driving this car. The front wheels are all over the place. It's got so much understeer, it is so much fun. And I would say I put a number of cars on this race here. You can have up to 42 cars on Port Newark, which is absolutely brilliant. Definitely another one to add to your Porsche collection, especially if you love Porsches. talked earlier on about having two favourites in all these mods. This is the main one. So this is the Ferrari 288 GTO Evo from 1984, 650 brake horsepower, 940 kilograms. You might think it looks a little bit familiar, so this looks like a cross between a 288 and an F40. So this was actually the bridging car between the 288 GTO and the F40. So only 6 of these were actually made, and 3 of them were used for the development of the F40 proper. So this is a purebred racing car, very, very rare. Only 3 of these exist in the world, and it is an absolute beast to drive. So when you see me driving this car around Port Newark, it looks like that I'm taking it very easy. That's just to keep, again, the car on the track. It's got so much power, and it all comes in at that top end. Get it over 5,000 or 6,000 RPM, and the power all comes in together. It is brilliant to drive, really good fun. And all these great mods do show you all the history that happened on the development of these cars, so we're very lucky to be able to even experience and drive some of these iconic cars. Absolutely great. I love this Ferrari, and the modding and the detail on the mods have been done really, really well. Great car. And last on our list today of archive mods is the ACFL R8 Gordini S. So this is from 1967, 103 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in a whopping 13.7 seconds. Modders include Pierre Cuisinart and Nicolas Navarro, and I picked this mod not because of how fast it is, but of how cool it looks and how well it drives. So cruising around this Port Newark circuit, this is an absolute hoot to drive. Really cool, close racing as well. If you want to jump on something with your friends, this is definitely going to make it to my online dedicated server again, and I love researching all of these cars to see what we all want to be racing in my community. Just a reminder that we do have a fantastic Discord server too, 1200 like-minded racers. We do have hot lap races going on every week, races going on at the weekend. We also do some free roam days too, and there's going to be more development in that area too. Do keep a check out for the community pages for lots of news on there, and merchandise is now live on the channel too. So if you do want one of those Sir Spax caps or t-shirts, that would be a fantastic way to show your support for the channel. I've also got some really exciting videos coming out over the next couple of weeks, so taking a bit of a break from the channel, catching a breath, seeing what else I want to be looking at and actually covering. It's been really good for me, so lots more videos to come over the next 2 weeks, so do keep an eye out for those. Thank you so much for watching today. I always appreciate all your support every week whenever I'm releasing videos. There is lots more on the channel, of course. Over 200 sim racing videos now on the channel. And if you've not subscribed yet and you do watch my videos, I'd love to have you on board for the journey. So do gently tap that subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you've liked what you've seen, because that really helps me out with YouTube. I'll see you guys very soon.